This project is important to CN because of the high volume of road and rail traffic. We have about 95 trains per day, and grade separating the level crossing will enhance the level of safety for pedestrians, cyclists, and motorists. Will also enhance the level of fluidity for CN's operations. Having an efficient network is important to CN, our customers, our passengers, and commuters. This project is unique to CN because of the magnitude of the project. We have done this method of construction before, but not on this size of scale. The box structure that will be jacking into place is almost 5 million pounds. So the level of complexity, the confined workspace, and the number of trains that pass through this worksite make it very challenging. So safety is a guiding principle at CN, and it certainly takes top priority on our construction sites. We have a dedicated full-time CN flagman who talks to every train that goes through the worksite. Prior to it passing through the worksite, the flagman ensures that all men and equipment are clear.
So this is very important for the city because when we put the King Road underpass together, once that's finished, along with the new Waterdown Road 403 interchange that was completed just a few years ago, that is going to help open up about 110 acres of employment land that we expect can draw actually 4,000 jobs over the next 20 years to this part of the city of Burlington. So this helps create more prosperity for the city. Very pleased that this is primarily a CN-funded project, that 85% of the $25 million is being funded by CN, and the balance is being funded by the city.
So the important thing to understand is that even now that we've passed this major phase in our project, we still have another year of construction ahead of us. We've got to make all the connections, the sewers, the wires, the roadway. We've got to build the sidewalks. We've got to dress it all up all the way to Plains Road. So unfortunately, we've got a ways to go yet, but the neighbors have been great and very supportive. Well, I'd like to use this opportunity to say thanks to the neighbors and to the businesses in this area. They've been through a rough period, no question, and from the beginning to the end of this program, it'll be 4 years of construction. They've been very helpful and very patient, so I want to thank them for everything they've done for us. It's going to be great when it's all done, but right now it's a challenge.
The City of Burlington is both blessed and challenged by having major corridors, rail corridors and highway corridors running through it. Blessed in the sense that it's a good place to be for commercial and residential employment growth, but challenged because these corridors represent a barrier to the community. So projects such as the King Road underpass are so critical for us connecting and integrating the community. In the 1990s, we started identifying operational problems with the at-grade crossings. There were significant delays to traffic. The CN had a shunting yard here that was getting more activity, so the trains were shunting back and forth. There was considerable delays on the road. Typically, on these types of projects, a municipality would be responsible for 85% of the project, and the rail authority 15%. The ruling that came out in 2007 actually reversed that ratio in favor of the city, and that was so beneficial to the city. In essence, it represents approximately a $15 million savings to the city's taxpayers.
So beginning on Friday evening, we closed the rails, removed them, and began excavating. Over a period of 24 hours, we finished the excavation and began moving the structure into place. After completion of the push, we backfilled around the structure, reinstalled the rails, and leveled and compacted and had the rails reopened for Tuesday morning for the commuter traffic.
So, of course, our commitment here in Burlington is to our infrastructure. We recognize it's a challenge for us, and what we've got here is a great partnership where we're rebuilding the tracks, we're maintaining the tracks above it with a brand new infrastructure of the underpass so that our residents and businesses in this part of the community can go about their daily life as they've come to expect as a normal in Burlington, and yet we're taking care of that infrastructure that will allow that to happen. So of course this is a great example of people and companies coming together, so we're very proud of the fact that we were able to work with so many other agencies, and a job of this magnitude of course needs a lot of collaboration and a lot of cooperation, and we'd like to thank all those partners from the private sector guys that have helped build this job, to the agencies that have helped us get through all the regulatory regimes over the last number of years, and of course we've got a terrific staff here at the City of Burlington that have really pulled together. And we're so incredibly proud of the fact that we're at this stage for Thanksgiving weekend, and we look forward to this project being finished.